Across the years, I have had this feeling, or should I call it a hunch, that many iPhone users, including myself, would take a Samsung given the chance. Usually, it's something keeping us on iPhone, probably the ecosystem, which I am currently trapped in, or iMessage, or maybe FaceTime. It's just one of those two things that keep us on iOS. Yeah, given the opportunity, and with those few things that keep us on iOS, being in Samsung, we will pick the Samsung without breaking a sweat. Samsung users also would want an iOS device given the chance. And if you guys are doubting me, head over to your Play Store and search for iOS 18 launcher and you'll see millions of downloads. As a matter of fact, if you are a dev and you want to make some money, just make an app that copies the theme of a different ecosystem or a different operating system and puts it on another different OS's app store, and you'll see those numbers flying in. Yeah, too bad we can't set One UI icons on iOS yet. When I think about it, I might actually be wrong about that. We actually can't set One UI icons on iOS. So Samsung is doing this thing now where they are like refining the experience of One UI entirely on One UI 7 for every Samsung device that's supported. As of now, we know about the S21 series and above. We also know about some couple A series. One UI is a very interesting operating system. I mean, like, most people consider it the best skin for Android. You can't really call Pixel a skin. Pixel is just Pixel. It's not really a skin per se. It's basically composed of mainly stock Android, although Pixel still refines the experience, but One UI is more of a skin than Pixel is. I can't really call Pixel UI a skin, more like the face of Android. I mean, we had One UI 1 in 2019. It was like a breakthrough for the S10s and all of the phones that got it. We had One UI 2, 3, 4, and now for lucky number 7, we have something big going on here. I must say, this is like the first time I am actually quite captivated by One UI. I've just seen it as, okay, it's kind of a cartoonish looking Samsung. I feel like I am one of those few people that actually liked or preferred the previous Samsung experience or TouchWiz UI that was there before One UI 1 came out. Am I crazy? Am I anyone that likes that? The sugar rush I got yesterday was from that awesome lock screen music player. It's just chef's kiss. I know some of you will be like, they copied iOS, but we'll get to that in the moment. The music player is incredible. It's mind-blowing. You know, the animations and the UX and all. But I'll tell you guys, like, whatever I say here, it's still not even close to what you finally get once One UI 7 launches to the public, because don't forget, there is still a lot of bug fixing and refinements to do. It's not even in beta testing yet, so whatever you see here, as good as it already looks, is going to look even better in the long run. And if you thought that lock screen music player was cool, tell me about the blur effects on the newly designed widgets on the home screen. Very incredible. It looks like iOS, I know, but that's the point. We need to get something different. I don't care if they have to copy every single skin in the world. Have I ever told you guys that I am a huge fan of copying across different skins and different operating systems? Everyone should get to enjoy the same features that you guys want so much, because it's quite annoying when you see someone buy a Xiaomi device, but then they're looking for the One UI theme on the Xiaomi theme store, and someone buys a Samsung device, but you're looking for the iOS launcher or something on the Galaxy store, like a theme for maybe the iPhone or the Xiaomi, or someone buys a Samsung but they want a Pixel UI. Everyone should just get every single feature in every single device at this point. That's like the dream for me though. Yeah, because you get to choose whichever device you feel like buying or what's in your price range and still enjoy all the UX and UI you like so much. Just like clicking my subscribe button will put you in the loop about One UI 7 and tech as a whole. Let me know what you think about these One UI 7 remote icons though. For me, I am more interested in those dark icon variants. I have zero business with light colored icons, just like on iOS 18. This is also the quick settings panel we expect on One UI 7. It looks different, it's very curvy, it looks like kind of like a Google-ish kind of design. For me though, I prefer what was on One UI 6 for some reason. Same goes for the battery icon. I prefer the One UI 6 as the current battery icon. The One UI 7 looks too roundish, my liking. It just looks too different. But probably I'll get accustomed to it in no time. I mean, there is no harm in trying new things once in a while. Something very interesting I noticed one of their system apps was in reminders. I saw a kind of gradient effect at the bottom of the reminders app. It's kind of gradient and blurry though, but I feel like this is something that will come to every single system app, which is very nice to see. It's very definitive in both light and dark mode, perfect. And can't wait to see this, in Samsung Mail, Samsung Notes, Samsung Music, the phone app, messaging app, and the rest of them. Just like on iOS 18 and 17, on the lock screen we'll now see live notifications. So if you have any live activity like a timer or an alarm or a stopwatch or a countdown or whatever, you'd now see a live notification that is very interactive on the lock screen. I know it's copying of iOS. I'm okay with that. I'll take it. I also had something about a kind of status bar notification stuff. That's kind of a dynamic island-ish kind of feature, also for live activities. I haven't really seen any real life like designs of it or any actual leaks about it, but I'm still looking forward to seeing that. I talked about that in my other One UI 7 video. The main issue Samsung users have with One UI operating system or One UI skin is the animations. They are nothing close to how good the animations on iOS is, but that's about to change because One UI 7 is coming to clean house. Look at these animations, very incredible. The bounce effect, the spring effect. It's gonna be nice to see kind of gradient effect though, but like I said, this is just the first leak. I won't even call it a leak, it's more like a concept or a render. It's nothing close to how good the final experience will be when you get to use that on your 120Hz Samsung. So tell me what you think in the comment section about One UI 7 and what you hope to get and what you hope to use. And also, if you have an iPhone, this is the perfect time for you to try something new. Once One UI 7 delivers on its promise, if it does deliver on its promise. I also look forward to those custom ROMs that will be designed eventually that will be based off One UI 7. Can't wait to use those on the S10s and the S20s that don't officially support it.